someone who we haven't seen in this arc, I believe, you don't believe, Code. How is Code's identity going to change in this arc?
Yeah, well, so as far as this arc goes, I'm not gonna say I'm confident either direction if we're gonna get any of it because I don't know if it will appear again or not. But so Code has a great parallel with Kawaki in terms of accepting an identity given to him. So regardless if you think it's really a Shiki or a Mano, Code is literally he's doing what Kabuto did. He's living the life and mission of Ishiki. Like he's not doing code thing. He's not doing it because that's what at least we can reasonably guess isn't what Code's true self necessarily cares about. But he's doing it. He's latching on. It's like he's literally just doing what Orochimaru was doing. He's just copying. He's imitating him. Code's doing the same thing with Ishiki. He's just imitating Ishiki. So he's accepting another person's identity, metaphorically anyway.
The thing with
So
Kabuto,
when will that change? The question, or will it change?
Yeah, Code is similar to Kabuto, I agree. The difference is that Code hasn't got to the point that Kabuto got to. Before Itachi fight,
Right.
when Kabuto, like after Orochimaru's death, Kabuto started like experimenting, he started questioning things and why he was so loyal to Orochimaru, etc., etc. So like deep down, you could argue maybe that was never his true self the entire time. Code, until he does start questioning it, why he's loyal to Ishiki, why he's even doing this, I think that is his true self. His true self just is loyal.
It's tough to say, because again, you're right. We haven't gotten enough from Code. Part of this is just yes, because of how it seems like they're doing Code. But even then, you could argue, yeah, Code was loyal to helping Ishiki, but he wasn't loyal to being Ishiki. He's essentially being Ishiki now. So regardless, like Code was never. If you want to see Code's true self was to be the vessel, but it's not doing that. He's not being what he truly wants to be, the identity he wanted to forge for himself. He's being Ishiki. That wasn't Code. That's Ishiki.
I
So
think
I
your
think it would
true
still
self
apply.
can change because
Oh,
he's
absolutely.
not stagnating. He's grown from that because he can't do that anymore. So instead of getting stuck in the past, he's moving forward and doing what he can do now to be his best self.
So the way this is where it gets really pedantic. The way I'm looking at this though is someone like essentially choosing. So I don't want to use my Kawaki example, like I've established, but there's a key distinction with that one, which I can easily use to explain this. I gotta think of a different one. Hold on. Let's see.
You really don't want to spoil that
So
Kawaki video.
okay. So you're gonna be like, bro, why did you care so much? I just want to have some surprise. Okay.
No, it's fine. I get it. I get it.
I'm gonna use Obito and Madara. I use Obito and Madara as an example. Assume Obito just like so Madara told Obito, you are now walk the world, and then Obito accepted it and did it. Versus imagine Madara just dies and Obito thought to himself, this would still be not fully being himself, but imagine Obito's like, you know what? I want to be like her. And he actually changes his truth. Kind of like Hinata with Naruto. I want to be like Naruto. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to run away, blah, blah, blah. And Hinata changed herself to actually, to some degree, be like Naruto. If Obito did the same with Madara, that's different from Madara being like, I'm giving you this identity. You're now Madara. Be Madara. And Obito does it. I see the Ishiki conversation as being very much kind of like that. The main difference would be Ishiki didn't say be Ishiki. He basically said become an Atsuki. But similar, like, that's not like Code was just like, I want to be an Atsuki. It was like Ishiki gave him that purpose. He gave him that mission, and Code just accepted it. So it's kind of a nitty gritty pedantic type of thing. But and obviously it doesn't have to be a hard rule, but it's at least something to pay attention to, I feel like.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I do get that point, and I do get it. This is going to sound nitpicky because it's not really addressing the point. This isn't a counter to your point, but I will say, like someone like Momoshiki or Kinshiki isn't trying to be like Ishiki, but I understand that Ishiki didn't give them that as far as we're aware. the point is, like you're saying, it's a creed. It's the group. And so the Akatsuki members aren't trying to be like each other. They're just being Akatsuki members. They're not trying to be Akatsuki members. They just are. You could say it's because they were recruited, but they were recruited because they were already like Akatsuki members. You could say maybe
Yeah.
Ishiki had no one else to go to. It's only because Ishiki or Code had the white karma. He's like, okay, well, you're the only one I can go to. You, of all people, have to do it now. Rather than it being some... I don't know if Code was just adept to already just accepting it regardless, or if he only did it because he was loyal to Ishiki. We'll just probably never know. But
And that's where the problem is. Unlike my Walky example, we just haven't gotten this Code to follow his journey to where he is. He just started basically with a present Code without leading up to anything, without seeing anything before. So that's what makes it hard to like fully follow him, because we just haven't gotten enough.
exactly.
And if the moment
so I don't want
we
to
do
make
get
any
more,
claims.
that's when we'll be able to say for sure, like, what is the case. So this is very much hypothetical. To a large extent, it's a guess.
Yeah.
It could go either way.
I
And it
completely
all
agree.
depends on how do they want to write it.
Yeah.
Because I think both could work. It's
100%.
just, well, which way do they pick?
By
Like,
the way,
you know?
I don't
So
know if you
that's
can like move your AirPods or whatever closer to your face, or if you're covering them with like your clothes or something. But like, if you could do something, maybe.
I'm just walking outside. I don't know. Like,
It's not that it's like going in and out, but it's like the volume keeps like decreasing randomly.
Huh. That's weird. I don't know why. I mean, is it currently okay?
Generally, yeah, but like, I don't know. Maybe if you just get it closer to you, it might work better. I don't know.
I don't know how to get it any closer to me. Like, they're just in my ears. Like,
I mean,
like,
no one in the audience is complaining, but I feel like it's just not going to be as good. But I don't know, as usual.
I think I'm probably just gonna do this one last loop and then
Yeah, that's fine.
stay inside.
All right.
Even though I like doing this, I'm trying to keep my volume low, which I think I'm doing a pretty good job of today. But
Yeah,
it's really nice. Like, I kind of like just do this for like 6 hours. I don't need to at all right now. Like, this, I'm just I don't need to do it. That's the problem. As much as I want to, I don't need to.
So that's fine. Okay, coming back to Code, in the execution of the arc we've got so far, I don't think we should have Code, and there's no room to have Code anymore anyways.
Exactly.
Conceptually, before this arc began, going into this arc specifically being about identity more than any other arc, even if it's an overarching theme, the end of this arc, Code should have got a chakra fruit and become immune to Ada's omnipotence, because, like, if he's finding his identity, well, he's been doing that since the end of the Code arc. That's, like, his objective, his goal that he set out to achieve. Eat a chakra fruit to become immune to Ada so he can see if he truly loves her or not. Until we get that, well, we have to get that. So first of all, we can't kill Code, but, like, we should get that in the arc about identity, where once you find your identity, you become stronger or whatever. You become more full-fledged.